What's up, guys? Welcome to the Silverado and the Sting YouTube channel. I hope you've enjoyed the videos of Julie's car so far. So in this video, we're going to be telling you how Julie stole her Mustang. Yes, she stole it. She went right to the dealership. She said, hey, give me the keys. I love this car. I got to have it for my first car. And she stole it. Didn't you, Julie? Oh, wait, where you at, babe? There you are. Okay, so Julie did not steal her Mustang, literally. But she got a good deal on it, and she's going to tell you how she did it with the help of her dad and her brother.
When I was 16 years old, I started looking for a vehicle, and I really wanted a Jeep, but I noticed that everything that was in my price range was rusted to the bone. And so one day, I stumbled upon this Mustang with like 100,000 miles on it. It was a V8, and I really wanted it, but my dad said it had too many miles. And that's where the whole Mustang thing started. But ever since I was a little girl, I watched Gone in 60 Seconds. It's like my favorite movie. And so I've always wanted a Mustang. I just really didn't think I could afford one. So we began looking for a Mustang. He finally said that I could actually look for a Mustang. And we stumbled upon this Mustang that had been completely totaled. The back passenger quarter panel was caved in, the door was bad, there was a chip on the rim. I really didn't want to buy it, but my dad and brother talked me into it. And once I went and seen it, I just had to have it.
You'll see some pictures. We're going to overlay them over this video.
Then we wound up buying it for $8,000. And I got it home, and we just began ripping everything out. The interior, we ripped the glass out, and then my dad started shopping around from local junkyards, finding parts that we needed. And he stumbled upon this half of a Mustang. It was actually even white. He stumbled upon it, and it was only like, I think, $250 or something like that. And then we could not find a door. It took forever for us to find a door. The only doors that we could find were older models, or they already had really bad scratches in them and stuff like that that weren't repairable. So we finally found a door. He had to call everywhere. And then he came home with it, and I was like, Dad, that door is blue. Like, what are you doing? And he said, just trust him, that it would look perfect. And so I did. And then he began cutting the quarter panel off. He cut it in two places, and then we cut the other one off the half a car, and we stuck it on the on my car, and he welded it back, and he smoothed it out, and it looked really good. I'm really thankful for everything that he did for me. And then we put the door on. I had to take all the insides out of the other door and put it into that door, which was a mess. But I finally got it, and we put it all back together. And then my brother, he worked at a paint and body shop, and we took it to him, and he sanded it down and painted it for me, which I'm very grateful for him too. And then we went to the glass shop, and he put all the glass back in for us. And then we took it home, and I waited around until I could get my license. And it felt like it was forever, and that pretty car was just sitting in my driveway waiting for me to drive it.
Couldn't drive it. That beautiful 2009 Premium GT, and we couldn't drive it anywhere.
We couldn't drive it.
Or I could, but she couldn't drive it.
Well, actually, he couldn't either, because at the time, it didn't have a license plate.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
We went to Tahlequah, me and my dad, and I called down there, and I was like, I really don't want to tow my Mustang all the way down there. I really don't have a big enough trailer for it. It would really kind of squish it, and it just wasn't a good thing to tow it down there. And so I called the lady, and I was like, what do you do? I mean, there has to be somebody that doesn't have a tag that has gone to go get a tag. And so she sent me down with literally a sheet of paper. That's it. Giving me permission to drive it on the road. And I was like, okay, that'll be great. And then she said, but I can't guarantee you'll not get a ticket. And so I was really nervous, and we were driving through town, and there's this gas station out of town where cops are always parked, and they were all there. There was like 4 cops there, and I was like, Dad, we have to get out of here. And so we kept going, and we finally made it to Tahlequah, no tickets. And she did an inspection on my vehicle to see if it was up to code and everything like that. And I was really nervous about the inspection. But she came out there, and I was like, oh great, what's going to happen now? She's going to say that I need to haul this thing back home and you're not going to get a tag. And so she came outside and looked, and all she did was write down my VIN number and then my mileage and went back inside. I was like, is that it?
She was for sure they were going to find something wrong with it. She was kind of scared that they would and that they wouldn't let her get her tag.
I was like, is that it? Me and Dad just kind of looked at each other, and we went back in there, and she gave us the tag, and then we were on our way. And then a few months later, I got to drive my car, and I've been driving it ever since.
She's on the road in her 45th anniversary pony. So guys, hope you enjoyed the story of it, and might throw in a few more pictures if we haven't got them all in. Before we end this video, we're going to do a speedo run. Of course, you got to do a 0 to 60 before we end. I said we are going to do a 0 to 60 run, but I know her car will not launch from 0, so it's probably going to be like a 20 or 30 roll, because with the tires that are on it, it just shreds them. And so I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. You know, we're blessed to have that Mustang. She bought the totaled Mustang for $8,000, and then afterwards it was blue booked for around $16 to $18. You know, granted, it had a salvage title, but you know, it was fixed. It was perfect. And so thanks for watching this video, guys. Subscribe if you haven't. Like down below. Thank you for watching. Take care.